Welcome to Dollywood. Please take a moment to familiarize yourself with the theater. Note the clearly marked and unobstructed exits on either side of the theater for use in the unlikely event of an emergency. According to Tennessee State Fire Code, smoking is not allowed in the building. In consideration of other guests, please silence your cell phones during the performance. At the conclusion of this performance, please dispose of trash in the receptacles conveniently located outside of the theater exits. Thank you for your time and attention.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Dollywood. Right now, please welcome to the stage the cast of Dollywood's 40th anniversary celebration, Play On!
When I hear a certain somewhere song I haven't heard in oh so long, well, it takes me back and makes me want to smile.
When I hear a certain somewhere tune, one that recalls one afternoon, and a radio that has long gone out of style.
I'm reminded life's made up of songs and stories that I can instantly reach for and somehow find. And they tell of life and love, failures and glories, and play on, always play on in my mind. It's been 40 years since the first guitar strummed.
The first lights dimmed. The first curtain rose here at Dollywood.
And it's always been Dolly's hope that this special place, where music inspired her own dreams, could be a home for music from all over the world.
And perhaps inspire others to dream as well.
You know, it's funny how we always seem to remember where we were, what we were doing, and who we were with when we heard a certain special song or story for the first time.
A certain somewhere tale, the kind where goodness must prevail, and heroes always choose right over wrong. It wouldn't mean nearly as much or feel half as true if I couldn't share my somewhere song or story with a certain someone like you. Play on, play on. Life with you is sweeter than the fragrance of the flowers.
And as happy as the laughter of a child,
As peaceful as a river and as lasting as forever.
and we'll always be together, you and
I'll always be beside or close behind you.
together. Don't you always know I'll always find you. Together, you and I can stop the rain and make the sunshine. Paint a pretty rainbow brush with love across the sky. Together, you and I, like a song that
please give a huge Dollywood welcome to our Dreamer-in-Chief, Miss Dolly Parton.
Well, howdy. Thank you, fellas. How are you? I had to have these good-looking boys walk me down because in this little skirt, it's got little bands around the thing, and oh, shut up. He always says that because he wants me to say, hey, I told you to wait in the truck. Anyway, thank you, and I love you too. Well, can you believe it's 40 years here? I mean, we're going to have a party. Hooray for Dollywood, right? Anyway, what I was saying, my little dress, I was walking out and I thought, Lordy, I only have this much room. I can only move my legs that much. I feel like a little geisha girl in this. So if I'm walking funny, it's because my skirt's tight. Do you like my little outfit, my little cape? Do you know, this is a replica. We've kind of spruced it up a little with some stones, but when I came out of the cake 40 years ago, when we opened Dollywood in 1986, can you believe that? I can't believe it, but it's been so much fun spending all these years, and we're going to do some things just a little bit different today. But first, I want to tell you about some of the things that we're doing for the anniversary. Now, you saw the great cast play on, that's the name of the group. You saw them open the show, and of course, they're going to be celebrating 40 seasons of entertaining all season long. Now, their show premieres tomorrow in the Pines Theater. Yeah, and you're going to love that. They are so talented, so sweet. And of course, again, we put together a new 40th anniversary album. That's something I thought would be a nice little treat for everybody. So when you leave the theater, you'll receive a sweet little treat from us. It's me singing a lot of the songs, and on that, a lot of the songs that I've done through the years for different occasions. You know, I write a song for everything that we do here, or the folks here that do the music, they put together a lot of stuff. And on that box, though, there's going to be a code that you can take, that you can use to take you to the Dolly Parton music, that'd be me, where you can download it for free. And that'll be a great fun little thing for you, hopefully. And of course, after you listen to that album, you can listen to Dollywood's music all the time, anywhere that our new the iHeartRadio channel for Dollywood's 40th anniversary. And you can find that on the iHeart app as well, 24 hours a day, all year long. And of course, we're partnering with Every Child Tennessee and the governor's office to offer kids in foster care a free visit to experience the fun at Dollywood. So, yeah, that'll be fun for them, and you can contact the good folks at Tennessee's Department of Children's Services for more information on that. And last, we've created a new home for the Imagination Playhouse. Now, we opened the shows a couple of weeks ago, and they're all going great. For the first time, we have to extend the season. So now, your family's going to have through most of September to enjoy the shows. So take your kids to see that. And I'm going to, I had to read all that to tell you what we were doing. So now that I'm not having to read off of a paper, I just, again, wanted to say how great it is to be here and all the years that you folks have supported us and supported me with everything that we've done here. You know I love you truly. As my song says, I will always love you. But we got so much stuff to show you, things that have happened and things that, I think you'll be interested in. So I'm going to step off stage. I'll be walking slowly off here, and I want you to look at the 40 years of Dollywood. So we'll be back just a little later, and you enjoy that part of it, okay? Here I go. I'm going slowly. I'm walking slowly. Come get me, Eugene. Thank Well, don't you see it? Have you spent much time here? My fingerprints are everywhere.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Dollywood. With all you do, your attitude. I feel like today is the first time I really got to come home because I have dreamed for many years of getting to come back, bringing something back, so you folks will know that I'm as proud of you as you've always been of me.
You better get to living, giving. Don't forget to throw in a little forgiving and love along the way. You better get to knowing, showing a little bit more concern about where you're going. Here's a word unto the wise. You better get to living.
I used to think if I am successful, I want to go back home and build something, do something that will be a wonderful thing for my area, for my family, and for all my friends and neighbors, and a place for other people to come and share that.
She was weaving. So negative the words she had to say. I said if I had a violin, I'd play.
For the years, Dollywood's been an awesome partner in every aspect of development. Their people have been great to work with. It has been so successful for not only Dollywood, but for the city of Pigeon Forge, as well as all of our county and East Tennessee.
Refined till they come true, and you better get to living. Your life's a wreck, your house is a mess, and you work.
That is that the sky's the limit. And with her, I think the sky and above is the limit. And I admire her more than anything else. Yeah, she's made an impact on this community that's forever.
You better get to living, giving, a little more thought about being a little more willing to make a better way. Don't sweat the small stuff, keep your chin up, just hang tough.
We are so grateful for all that Dollywood means to the state of Tennessee. On behalf of Governor Lee and the 7 million Tennesseans, we say to Dolly, Eugene, and the team, thank you and congratulations on this 40th anniversary.
We were opening the park. I remember thinking, oh no. I remember looking in the parking lot thinking, is anybody going to come? You know, and all that. So I was like watching the cars, and then when I saw cars starting to come in, I was like so relieved. And I thought, yes, it's going to make it, it's going to make it. This was a dream of mine, and it actually happened.
Please welcome back to the stage Dolly, along with Beth Haynes, Eugene Naughton, Peter Hershen, and Ted Miller.
Okay, we're back. This gentleman right here is Eugene Naughton. He is the president of Dollywood, and we're going to be sitting down in these chairs, and we're going to have a little chat. So I guess you'll find out some stuff you might want to know. You might find out some stuff you didn't want to know, but you're stuck with us. So, hey, Beth.
Miss Dolly. Well, good morning, everybody. How is everyone? You all are in the hot seat.
I know, we feel like it.
I know, right?
Yeah, Beth has done so many wonderful things with us through the years. She's covered all of our openings, our closings, anything special that we do, and she's a wonderful gal, and we love her. So she's gonna make me feel like I'm just a guest in my own house.
Well, I tell you, it is my pleasure to be here. Normally, I'm in the audience with you. As Dolly mentioned, I have covered Dollywood Parks and Dolly for nearly 25 years. But I'm from East Tennessee, so I grew up visiting Dollywood. I also have memories of Silver Dollar City.
I bet you do.
I do, in fact. So I am thrilled to be here. 40 years. What an accomplishment. What a milestone. I want to go back, though, 44 years. Dolly, you first shared publicly your dream of opening a theme park in your hometown during an interview. So how did we get here? How did all of this become reality?
Well, when I made the announcement with Barbara Walters all those years ago that I wanted to build a theme park in my hometown, of course, as you mentioned, I already had Silver Dollar City, and Pete Herschend and Jack, her brothers, well, they already had that going. And so when they heard about that, they said, well, I think we should probably all get together and make this a team effort, because we don't need another theme park. You'll run us out of business. And if we go together, it'll be a wonderful thing. And I could not ask for greater partners. And they know their business, and they've made it so much greater than I would have ever done on my own, for sure. They were already successful.
Yeah. Ted, you were GM of Silver Dollar City back in 1982 when she shares this news. Be candid with me. What was your reaction initially? And Peter, I want to hear your initial reaction too. She was an accomplished star at this point, not only an entertainer, but also an actress.
I think probably the 40 years that I've been here, and Pete right alongside, you can first look at our hair and tell we've been here all 40 years.
Yeah, they had a bushy head of hair when I came.
Yeah, I had beard and hair and all of that. Initially, it's like Gary Wade said in the video, people were so excited about starting a Dollywood here. The fever was like some sort of movement. And it took the Herschends a little while to really understand that was going to move a lot of folks here. And literally that first year, we nearly doubled the attendance of what Silver Dollar City was doing.
And Peter, had Dolly before? And how did you all, what was that first meeting? How did that happen?
The first meeting here on grounds was actually the first time I met Dolly on grounds. I had a shovel in my hand. And
he wanted to bury me.
We were moving, and Dolly had one too. And we were both throwing dirt in the air, celebrating, I don't know, one of the new buildings, but we were celebrating the start of a dream. And this dream became Dollywood. And it is today a wonderful dream.
It is, and as I was saying to the folks before, thanks to them, they've made it all possible for all of us. They've made us a lot of money, and you know my saying, I need the money because it costs a lot to look this cheap. There's a lot of truth in that.
Has the partnership, obviously it's successful, obviously it's lasting, has it fulfilled, lived up to expectations?
Yes, unquestionably. Partnerships, this partnership specifically, is built on one word that I think reflects Dolly and certainly reflects Jack and Pete and the whole Herschend organization. And that word is trust. Absolute trust. I have absolute trust in what Dolly says she's going to do, and I think Dolly feels the same.
I truly do, and what I appreciated the most about the Herschends is because that is the world and the business that they've been in all the way back, I think, through your dad and people that went back do it for years. And so you really, when you take on partners for anything that you're planning to do, you need to make sure that you find people that are smarter than you are. And so you want to make certain that they know what they're doing. And I didn't know how to run a theme park. I just knew I wanted one. I just knew I felt that I needed to do something in my own home to provide more jobs for more people, a lot of my own as well, but also just to have something great for families to enjoy. And they were enjoying you, but we just wanted it to be bigger and better and just to see that dream come true. So you're absolutely right about the trust, because the Herschend family, their faith-based people, they are like me. They believe in God, and they believe that through God all things are possible. And I think we continue to believe that, and I pray every day and thank God every day that I've been able to have these wonderful people to be partners with. Yeah.
They don't come better than Dolly as a partner. We know how to run parks, but we don't know how to sing.
And you don't know how to run your mouth like I do. I said, you give it to me, I'll sell it, because I believe in what I'm doing. And it's certainly been easy, you know, to sell Dollywood and everything, that all the new things that we do here and all the stuff that Eugene's coming to us with new things every year since he's been with us. And of course, you know that Eugene's the president now of Dollywood, and he shares our vision, and we all respect and appreciate him so much.
Yeah. And Eugene, you are the newcomer here. You joined Dollywood Company in 2019. He brought, though, tremendous amusement park experience with him. Still, I can't imagine being just the third president of Dollywood, the responsibility, but also the opportunity.
If you think about what makes it so comfortable for me to join the organization, I think it's the focus on people. And, you know, both Herschens and Dolly, that's their secret sauce. And they make it so easy. It's scary to be up here with such legends and to feel the responsibility of wanting to carry.
Do we look scary to you?
I knew she'd get me. But it's a great responsibility, but every day when I come here, it doesn't ever feel like work. It just feels like I'm home.
It's a pretty good home to be, right? All right, well, let's talk about memories. Dolly, you shared that, you know, you were worried no one would show. You feared no one would show opening day. What are those other memories? What things stick out?
Well, I do, getting back to that day, I just remember on my bus and thinking, oh, you know how when you're a kid or when you first have your first party and you wonder if somebody's going to come and you're just worried to death about it. And then when they start coming, you just go, whew. When I saw the people coming in the parking lot, I thought, thank you, Jesus. Praise the Lord. And I was just so happy that it was going to be good. But all through the years, we make new memories every year. In fact, so many of our slogans are like make memories worth repeating and live every moment or homespun fun and all the, you know, the little things we come up with every year to kind of have people. But I just love watching all those, seeing all the new dreams that we talk about through the year, at the end of the year, what we may do next year. And I just get excited about making things happen and seeing things happen, being a part of things happening. And so it's just all a big old joy for me.
Yeah. What about, Peter, what for you, what are the highlights?
I think the people often ask me, what's my favorite memory, the thing I'm proudest of? And the answer to that is very simple. The phrase we use, we create memories worth repeating. And we do that for, not for hundreds, but for thousands and now millions of guests each year. Dolly's part of that, Eugene, Ted, but it takes the whole crew here. Hosts, we're at 4,000 hosts. 4,000 hosts create those memories every day. That's what's in my heart is the best.
And we have so many people all over the world say how wonderful they're treated here and how warm and sincere the people are. So let's give them a big hand. You started to do it. Yeah, yay.
Ted, do you have a memory?
I have so many after 40 years. I think just the energy that Dolly brought to the business. A lot of theme parks out there, they've got all the rides and they've got the, whatever they've got, but they don't have a heart and soul like Dollywood does. And that comes from this lady here, that people really feel like our guests, when they get here, our employees treat them like they think Dolly would want them to be treated, or like she does treat them. And so it really has its own personal heart and soul, and I think that's what really drives the business almost more than anything.
Yeah, the team comes to work every day wanting to make sure that they honor Jack and Pete and the foundation that they laid and how Dolly is represented not only on property but all around the world. It's a proud thing for everyone. We never want to let those folks down, and we work hard not to do so.
You said the word foundation, which made me think of something else I'm very proud of, is the Dollywood Foundation that we do through here with the Imagination Library, where we give books to children. So we don't only just and we give books to children from the time they're born till they start school, and that's a wonderful thing. And we started out right here in Sevier County. Ted and I have worked on so many things together through the years that I'm very, very proud of, not just with the Hershens, but Ted and I, he runs my productions here, Dolly Parton Productions, and we come up with a whole lot of things that we present, to the people. And of course, the Dollywood Foundation is something that I think is great, because we not only just take, of course, if you're successful, you want to make the money, and we do make good money, and we appreciate every dime we make, but the fact that we can actually give back so much and do so many great things through the foundation, and I think the Imagination Library for myself is one of the greatest things, not just here at Dollywood, that I've ever been involved in my whole career. So that's something else that started right here for us.
The book lady. I know you're
I'm
proud
the
of that
book
title.
lady. I know. I take great pride in that. I love the kids.
When you think about it, that's a remarkable statement from Dolly. Here is a person who Dolly has been successful in all walks of her life. And the most important thing to her is books. Books for thousands and thousands of kids who are able to read today because of this lady.
But you know what? We just found out, Jeff Conyers, who's the head of the Imagination Library, we just found out that we're heading toward 300 million books worldwide that we have given to the children. So that, to me, things like that matter more to me than just the success of something. I mean, to me, that's what true success is, when you're able to make money and have a great business. But true success is being able to be proud of what you've done and to take great pride in it. So.
And true success is the impact you leave behind. And you have certainly left a lasting impact, especially here in Sevier County. You're always dreaming. I want to look ahead, the next 40 years. And Dolly, we will start with you. What are your dreams for Dollywood Parks and Resorts the next 40 years?
Well, for me, I'm always saying, well, I wake up in new dreams every day. And they're always saying, yeah, and your dreams are about to kill us. But seriously, for me, I just hope that we can continue to do things, because we love the fact that we cater to families, that this is a family vacation destination. And everything we do, we consider everybody and the kids, as long as we can keep doing things that make people happy, make them want to come back, and just entertain them and make them go home to their home feeling better than they did when they left it, thinking, hey, we got to go back down there sometime. So I just think that we'll just continue to do great things, hopefully.
Continue to grow, new attractions.
Well, I think that part of that is the new attractions and stuff that are the next 40 years. But I got a text yesterday and then another one today, a little different, from an employee who is now in our top management group, who simply thanked us for starting this, because now they've got a career of their dreams that they never imagined that they could have. And I think that may be, in the future, that may be where the real heart and soul again of the company comes from.
I said to Dolly backstage just a little bit ago, something that I think is the epitome of where we can go. And it's just simply a quote. It costs nothing to dream and everything not to.
I love that. That's a good Dollyism, Pete. Can I steal that?
You probably gave it to me.
That is good, though. It costs nothing to dream. But if you don't dream, you're not going to amount to a whole lot, right? But you're the one that knows kind of what's coming up in the next
It's really
40
diffi-
years.
It's really difficult to try to keep up with her.
Oh, I know, yes.
And but it's the thing that I admire about you, Dolly, is you're so intuitive. Your instincts are better than any person I've ever had the pleasure of working with. And she always forces us to dream big. And I think what guides us moving forward is really being able to make sure that we're taking care of our host, because they're the ones that deliver this every day. And that's hard work, believe me. But also to make sure that the things that we add on property help our guest experience. And that's the foundation that the Hershin family has given us. So anything that we dream big, it's going to definitely be family oriented.
Any hints of things to come?
Pete might be upset at me if I tell you the big attraction that's coming here next year in 2026. But in a couple of weeks, it's going to be hard to hide that 5-story, 44,000 square foot indoor attraction that's coming.
Okay.
Yeah, we're excited
That's a
about
nice
that
tease. Okay, well, I tell you, Dolly, congratulations. You are one of only a few entertainers who has a business venture that's lasted 40 years. I think that calls for a toast. Family friendly, of course. We have some sweet tea, is that right, Dolly?
Tennessee sweet tea in a mason jar.
So we're going to stand and toast to the success of Dollywood, Dolly, the Hershin family, 40 years of creating memories, and another 40 years. Thank you, Eugene. All right, Dolly.
You hold my drink, I'm going to give you one with this.
Oh, what? Oh, I'll give you a toast. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't have anything planned, but I would like to say, here's a toast to all of us and all the people that have helped make this happen, and you are included in that, because without you, we would not have had this park doing what it's doing today. So enjoy this, and I don't think we have sweet tea for everybody, but you can get it out on the park, I think. So here's to 40 years. Thank you. Cheers. Yeah. It's hard to drink and talk in a microphone.
Now, I think you have a great way to close us out today.
We do. Actually, I think we're going to have the folks come back out that opened the show, and they're going to sing a little bit of Hooray for Dollywood. So we're going to let them come out and do what you do. We didn't get you any tea. Sorry about that.
We'll share, though, if you would like.
We'll put that over there.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we're going to do Hooray for Dollywood, right? Okay, I guess when they give you a clue, and if I'll shut my mouth, they will.
It's always great to be at Dollywood, where everybody always has so much fun, no matter how young or old they happen to be. There's really no place my life has no place. There's so much to do and so much to see. Hooray for Dollywood! We're celebrating here at Dollywood. Hooray! Believe that it's been 40 years now, and it appears now that we'll be
If you know it, sing it.
good. That's why I'm here to say, let the music play. Hooray for Dollywood! Hooray for Dollywood!
And here's the 40 more. Did you say, where are your balloons? Now you're, thank goodness there's no weight in them, or you'd be hurt by now. Hey, thank you so much. God bless you. We're going to be out on the park after a while if the weather holds up. I'm going to be riding through the park on the little parade, so hopefully I'll see some of you out there. And thank you, and happy anniversary to all of us. See ya.